as you'd expect. Pulled out a 5-iron, made a little forward off my left foot, opened my feet up, opened the blade up, so I cut the ball off over the tree. Well, the applause was deafening, absolutely deafening.
Nice.
And I hit it onto the green about 10 foot from the pin and birdied, and that's a true story. So I'm not as useless as you thought I was.
Have you ever thought about acting? Because you're such a storyteller.
I am a thespian. Is that a lesbian or a thespian? Oh, no, I'm a thespian.
I would be interested.
No, I
if
did
you're a
actually. I
thespian.
took up acting back in the 60s under Hayes Gordon in the Insolvent Theatre.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, but I couldn't stand up over section.
Wow.
And even my husband agrees with me. He couldn't cop it either. But, all our children are the same. Do not stand homosexuals. But, no, in those days, in fact, I tell you, used to act down there when I was acting. The girl that was in the Sullivans, dark-headed one, she used to do some acting. Yeah, we studied under Hayes Gordon, who was a tremendous American. And he really got the ensemble theatre going, but...
Why did you give it up?
well, I just didn't want to drop the soap and, have those bloody ideas. And I always promised my mum I'd get married to the white side.
All right.
I gave it up because I wasn't sure of myself, you see. I was fragile.
Because you thought you were gay.
Well, they couldn't tell except for the step-ins, but I didn't think they gave me away too much. I kept borrowing the stilettos, and I said, oh, I just, you're only cockroach killed. No, I did do a little acting. In fact, later in life, John Million became a good friend of mine.
Oh.
But that doesn't impress me either, but only because Million was an alcoholic. But he's a nice bloke, let me leave it at that. He was in Crocodile Dundee and all that. Million, he hated method actors, and I was a method actor.
Oh, right.
And we did the Stanislavski method.
Right, yes.
Method acting, which was the greatest load of bullshit I've ever studied in my life. Because you had to look like...
That was pretty full on, method acting.
Oh, method acting was. You had to look like a tree, smell like a tree, and be a tree.
Be the tree.
Yeah, that's what method actors do. And I tell you one that really annoys the Christ out of me.
What?
Who's a method actor is Chignori Weaver.
Oh.
She's takes herself seriously.
Oh,
Brando was a method actor.
Yeah, he was too.
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth Taylor. Marilyn Monroe was a method actor. And she was a much better actress than most people realise. Marilyn Monroe was a method. She was a brilliant actor. Most people thought she was just a dumb blonde. But I stood up,
Well, imagine you did.
Really?
When you went gay.
Who does that next day out? Coming into my life and annoying the Christ out of me. They just can't have everything.
So how did you end up at TNT?
Mate, I'm a real estate agent, and I used to run an empire, more staff than DJs at one stage. And I had a big real estate company in the city in Colwell Chambers, and Gough Whitlam ruined Australia many, many ways, let me tell you. You guys haven't been through Whitlam or a Keegan. So don't ever think of voting for Ruddles, I'll tell you right now.
No.
Because unions will come in.
Yep.
That's right.
Boot their way into everything. Now, funny if you mention TNT, when I worked with them as a major accounting executive, I love saying that over and over again. I wish the money was as big.
Major accounting.
Like, they'd call a strike every, and we would have to go down, we major accounts executives, and we'd have to load the bloody trains with freight. Well, mate, that was no place for a white man.
Wow.
There's no place for a white man, I can tell you. Load of freight. I was a class above that. Oh. And I'd get so dirty on these mongrels, and they'd have beer strikes, they'd have airline strikes. And I'll tell you something about this Ruddles. Now, he's married to a woman worth $300 million.
Yeah,
There's a capitalist pursuing socialistic ideas, telling you and I, the capitalists, that we've got to become socialists. Bonita la musica, that's la festa. It just doesn't happen that way, baby. It doesn't happen that way, baby. But the other thing that everyone's got to remember, just like Hitler, history will not allow Australia to be governed by one regime, either Liberal or Labor. At the moment, we only have one Liberal leader, and that's the federal government. Also, traditionally, New South Wales has a thing that if we have Labor in New South Wales, We always have a Liberal government. Now, if we were to be governed by the one regime, in order to change the amount of GST, all states and territories and the federal government must agree. But if we are governed by the one regime, we've already agreed with one another, haven't we? So GST will jump from 10%. Believe me, it will jump. They can't wait to get their hands on the trillions of dollars in the future.
Yes, please, mate.
Sorry, left.
No, just up.
Oh, yes, sorry.
No, you're
They
right.
can't wait for rudderless. And you look at all those Labor bastards. They kept saying to Johnny Howard, you say sorry for the Aboriginal problem. Johnny said, I didn't do it and I'm not saying sorry. He's the only Prime Minister that has done something up there and he's really trying to help them, let me tell you. And those Labor bastards, you know, I'd be the same way if the Liberals acted like that. Now, what Gough Whitlam did, he went above Treasury, because Treasury wouldn't give any more money to screw things up. Now, if you did that in the corporate world, mate, you'd be in a cell with a bucket as a toilet in the corner. Let me tell you, if Whitlam did that in the corporate world, he'd be in jail.
Just here on the left, matey.
Sorry, mate?
Just here on the left.
That's where the old one used to be, wasn't it? What was it?
No, it was
No,
just
for
the other
that.
side.
Just on the, just right behind you.
Thank you very much.